Shot trickles away from Wray as Hicks knocked down, and right now we have a tangling right there. Here's Vanwynsberghe, shot saved by Joe St. Pierre, and we have tanglings right now. That is number 24 for Watertown, and Matt Wray, he's got a demon right by his knees as he's trying to pound at the head of Dan Pashnichny. And the linesmen come back as we played 5:59 to go in the first period, no score. Already fireworks here at Hara Arena as Watertown 0 for 1 on the power play. And we will see Matt Wray make his way to the box. Wray has served 143 minutes in the penalty box in his 21st game. Wray in as the loose carnage will have to be picked up by one of the linesmen. That is Brian Gorkoff with the dirty duty there, as Dan Pashnichny will have to sit in the Demonz box. That was a good scrap right there for both teams in front of the house of Dan McWhinney as the Demonz were going back on the attack.
Yeah, the Demonz, they have made nice defenseman, made a nice stretch pass, created a quality shot on net. Meanwhile, they had behind the play, deep in front of deep in the Demonz zone in front of the Demonz goaltender, two players tangling it up. So we're skating 4-on-4 right now.
So it's actually 2 minutes against both teams. We'll have, he's expecting a lot of things out of his Wolf team. Watertown has built quite a program this year. They're in first place by 1 point, or 2.5% winning percentage, as Dongara boxed away from the puck. 2 seconds, Mark shot, score! It's Brian Marks from the far point, chipping it home. He gets it from the far point rather, tips it towards St. Pierre. It deflects off the Watertown goalie, and Dayton has the lead 1-0 as the foam skulls from Springfield Urology fly on the ice. They will add 0.5 seconds to the clock left in our first period.
Yeah, I mean,
but Vanwynsberghe can't hold on to the puck. Here goes Watertown on a 2-on-2. Ray behind him, Bennett shot, score! That's Chad Bennett tying things up. He was being dragged towards the left, fires at home. Chad Bennett with his 22nd. That's second most on the Watertown Wolves team. And we're squared up at 1 with 16:50 to go in the second period.
Yeah, Bennett was able to take advantage of a 3-on-3 rush. Received the puck from the top of the left faceoff circle in the Demonz zone, and beat McWhinney on the short side.
And you Dayton goes on a line change. Pelsay takes it near faceoff circle. Dayton back on the attack. Vanwynsberghe shoots and scores! Twice as nice for the Berg. Seth Vanwynsberghe with his second goal tonight. And Dayton reclaims the lead at 2-1 with 5:38 to go in the second period. Robert, like you mentioned, attack the net, attack the net, attack the net.
And what happened on that play is that the Demonz went on the forecheck. The defenseman from the Wolves made a long stretch pass. It was intercepted by Peltier, found Vanwynsberghe, and Vanwynsberghe just put it behind Jocelyn.
Vanwynsberghe now with 21 goals on the season. It's 2-1 Dayton. And Watertown quickly back on a 2-on-2. 36 seconds left to go on their power play. Making the turns. There's a weak shot. Score! Not getting enough power from the far faceoff circle. Cody Dion, it lands in the slot as Vanwynsberghe goes to the bench. We are tied up at 2. Dion will get an assist, and we'll see who gets the goal for Watertown, but it's a tie game with 13:46 to go in the third, and Seth Vanwynsberghe had about 30 seconds before he can join his Demon comrades. Pelche goes near side. Around the left bend it will go. Mafu's tangled up with Dustin Henning. Back to Mahfouz now. He's in front of Henning, behind the goal line. Vanwynsberghe sets it up, looks for Hicks, and score!
Beautiful goal.
The Demons have reclaimed the lead, 3-2, 12:09 to go in the third. And Jared Hicks right in the door of St. Pierre, Mahfouz, and Vanwynsberghe. They'll find their foreman in the deep slot, and he will pour it home. Hicks with his 19th goal in the season and his 41st game with the Demons. 3-2. Demons your score, 12:08 to go in the third. If you think that's the game, no, ladies and gentlemen, as St. Pierre takes the puck.
And he just put it right past.
Here's Dion back the other way, score! He ties it up. Dion, he will jump off the Zamboni doors, and just like that, we are tied again. Cody Dion breakaway powers it through Dan McWhinney's net, and we are tied up again. I told you this one wasn't over with 11:46 to go in the third, tied up at 3. Shots on goal now favor Dayton, 38-20.
Just had enough time to announce the Demons goal when the Wolves came back down ice and tied the game back up at 3.
It is Mark Rivera versus Lucas LaBelle, center ice. Holds up his right hand. And right now we have dancing in center ice. It is Lester Brown versus Stan Vlasov. Right now, Lester Brown with his left hand over the back of Vlasov's head, and both gentlemen hit the deck. Not a fisticuff was thrown as Vlasov tangled up with Lester Brown, formerly a Berkshire. The two gentlemen will slap each other.
Lester Brown, being from Holland, you would not expect him to be a physical player or a fighter, but he's both. He's a very tough, aggressive young man. That was picked up by the Dayton Demons in mid-January from Berkshire. Very impressive.
Tied at 3. Both gentlemen will sit 5 for fighting. 10:33 to go in the third. A dance on the blue line, and both gentlemen will hit the deck with, I believe, Stan Vlasov hitting his knees on the ice first, but it was a photo finish as both gentlemen hit the ice very quickly. Not a punch. Traffic. I don't believe that got to McWhinney as Watertown looking for the first lead. Bronner trying to tore it in, and there's score! Bronner looks for Erickson, and I believe Dane Erickson will get the credit for Watertown, and the Wolves have their first lead of the game with 9:56 to go in the third. 4-3 Watertown, and if that is Dane Erickson's goal, that's his 8th and his 19th game with the Wolves.
On that goal, the Wolves were able to get traffic up in front and get the puck right on the doorstep, right past the Demons goaltender.
Face-off center. Watertown squad. It was Seth Ronsberg tying it up in the first meeting here at Hara, and bolting his way through. Ronsberg scores! With 1:16 to go in the third, this place is really lighting up. We have the fans putting their hands on the bottom of the press row, making some noise. It's rattling here. Seth Ronsberg has tied it up at 4. Like I was about to mention, in the first game here versus the Watertown Wolves, Ronsberg took a bad pass from the far face-off circle, poured it home for St. Pierre to tie it up at 5 in that first. Both of those shootout wins against the Danbury Whalers. Bennett up front, trying to get for Dane Erickson. Vanwynsberghe, open ice. Vanwynsberghe takes it. End of the game. The Dayton Demons win in overtime, 5-4.
Turnovers. What they want to do. I was stating earlier, 3-on-3, create a turnover, you're going to have a 9-man rush, and that's exactly what happened. The Wolves created a turnover in the neutral zone. The Demons trounced on it, created a breakaway for Vanwynsberghe. He actually was a 2-on-0, and Vanwynsberghe was able to pull the goalie out, put it in the net on the backhand to pull out a Demons 5-4 win in the overtime.
The Demons win in overtime, 5-4. The Demons acknowledge their fans just like they always do. The fans love their Demons. The Demons love their fans. Overtime win, the Demons defeat the Watertown Wolves here at Hara for the first time this season. And we will have the Premier Health 3 stars of the game post-game recap for you after this. The Demons win 5-4 in overtime with 26.9 seconds left. You're listening and watching the Dayton Demons Broadcast Network, spearheaded by GemCitySports.com and FHL Live, presented to you by Point Streak.